Oh yeah. AEW Collision. Live stream. AEW Collision. Live stream. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's make sure that this is live. All the way live. Yes. Nice, it's working. Collision. Got a title match tonight. We got a tag team title match.
Welcome, J-Rock Dad.
Tag team titles on the line. Also, yo, J-Rock, welcome. I think Mariah May is fighting tonight too.
86.
We got some champions on the show. It's also like a 10-man tag team match with the Beast Mortos. He's back. All right, let me get over here. Okay, let's make sure we have everything working. Open the box. What could it be? Radio, welcome. Strange is in the house too. What's up? What's up? Let's see what's in the box. It's Thursday Night Football. Let me type this in. Thursday Night Football's in the box. You got me a whole football league? Logan, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. AEW Collision. Collision. Something different, but the same. Thursday Night Football's in the box. That's what it says on here. All right, let's chop it. Let's chop the tape. I think it's this one. Okay. Let's get our trusty knife. Still got about 3 minutes until the start of Collision here. Slice. This is some nice tape, man. Didn't come all gnarled up. Sometimes it shows up and it looks like somebody tried to get into it. like a raccoon or something. Love this knife so much. Oh yeah. Think you have enough packing boxes? Yeah. Alright, let's find out what's in here. Packing paper. Oh yeah. Got a bunch of packing paper. It's Propel Fitness Water. Whoa. It's a 3-pack of different flavor, 4-pack, 12-pack with 3 different flavors. Orange raspberry, lemon blackberry, and pineapple peach. Immune support. Oh, this one is different. Huh. Let me find out. Move this box. Yeah, Dudley, we got more drinks. Dudley likes those drinks. Oh yes. All right, let me see. It has vitamin C and zinc to help support healthy immune system. That's good. Don't want to get sick. Best before April 9th, 2025. I think I'll drink it before then. Yo. Do they have dragon fruit? I don't know. I have to look it up. Okay, so the first one I pull is lemon blackberry. Ooh. Have you had all these flavors, Radio? Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. I love reading the ingredients of these drinks too, because it's not like a long list or anything.
Welcome, Yankee Suck.
Oh yeah. Is it good? Is it a good card? It is. It is. It's looking pretty cool. We got a championship match for the tag team, Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. We have Mariah May is fighting Lady Frost. Lady Frost continuously out wrestles her opponents every time I see her. Let's see here. What else? They have a 10-man all-star tag team match that's coming up. I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. Or put some of them in the refrigerator. Radio, thank you so much, man. try one of those. I'm gonna try it right now. Okay. It's about that time. Two, 1, 0. And we're off. We're on. The Sons of Texas. These the Oh, they have a new theme song for Dustin and Sammy Guevara. They mixed together the songs. Nice. Nice, dude. Axiom and Nathan Frazier still don't have a matchup, and they've been tag team champions for like, gosh, I don't know, 10 times longer than these guys.
That's the kind of thing I expect Brian Danielson to do.
Brian Danielson. Nigel just will not let it go. Undisputed Kingdom, guys. They're here. Justin's in the house. Justin's in the house. What's up? What's up? I love that picture you have of Dustin. Yeah, I like it too. Looks like Darth Maul kind of, doesn't he? Uh-oh, jump start. All right, so Matt Taven.
Have been together for 10 years as a tag team, Taven and Bennet, and they're from this area.
Trying to make excuses already, aren't you, Tony? Oh, look at this.
Dustin coming off, but really, if you talk about a bunkhouse match, you really got to focus on the natural Dustin.
There we go.
That's right, if there is a fight
All right,
in this match,
this is a title match, by the way, so the title's on the line. And you know what time. It's time to light it up. It's not live? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. At least that's what they said on their website.
Welcome Excalibur 91.
All right, let's start a poll.
Many times traveling with Dusty on the road, and now Sammy Guevara with a moonsault over the top.
Who wins?
Sammy does some wild and crazy things.
Dustin and Sammy?
A bunkhouse brawl is nothing new to him.
I never saw Dusty Rhodes do that.
No, you are right about that.
Or the Kingdom?
Youth and vigor. Sammy Guevara, known as the Spanish
All right, we got a poll on YouTube.
Well, of course,
Let's get the predictions on Twitch. Excalibur, what's up, man?
losing to Dustin and Sammy Guevara.
Part Twi'lek.
As you take a look at
Man,
Welcome is Mewtwo.
no, it didn't
WB, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh my goodness. What? Oh, you know what time it is? It's time for upgrades. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Na da da da. Upgrades, we're not afraid.
That's what
17 months, is that what that said? Yeah, 17 months in a row, WB. Thank you so much, man.
Number 23 for Sammy Guevara.
absolutely. Maybe
Oh,
number
watch
one.
this.
Sammy.
Thursday.
Taven taking flight. Here he goes. Oh, my God.
Jeez,
Man crashed and burned
that didn't sound too
over.
good. All right,
Right now,
predictions are open, guys. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count.
here
Watch
to begin.
this. Just pushing.
Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Shoulders. Wait a second.
17 months, WB. Thank you so much, man.
In his hand.
Welcome to
No.
Did you hear that? Did you hear
That's a
that?
taser.
It is a taser.
A taser, oh.
Bunkhouse match, anything goes. Use anything, come as you are.
Well, Dustin Rhodes knows all about the taser. He's got tasered by Harley Race when he started out in this job. Oh! Wait a second!
Jeez, man. Through the table?
Into tables and barbed wire to the right of the stage here. And look at Taven laid out.
Light it up. Logan knows.
Bennet on all fours trying to get to his partner.
Logan knows what's up.
Taven is completely laid out.
Trying to put Sammy back on the shelf. I don't. Was he injured? I don't think he was injured. I think he was just like at home with the baby.
We got a tremendous 2 hours as we mentioned earlier heading.
Maybe he was injured. I don't know how he would have got injured though.
But Dustin Rhodes, but down through the ropes. Added casualties.
All right, there we go. The tweet is on, guys. The tweets are on the streets. If you could retweet the tweets, that would be heat. That would be neat. That's what it would be. Jeez, man. Breaking a lot of furniture out here. All right, I'm going to try this new one. It's lemon blackberry. Lemon blackberry. Propel.
You know, you can see the pain on the face here of everybody, but especially that time of Sammy Guevara.
Let's try it.
As Taven tries to get up from the stage.
Taven's bleeding.
Guevara may have
We got
dislocated
blood.
his shoulder, broken
Blood
his
on the
leg.
dance floor.
Yeah, he's certainly hurt something.
Blue dripping.
I'm going to play doctor here and have any idea.
I ain't
what it
tripping. Blood is
exactly,
dripping.
but
Taste test. Let's try it. I have some of these in the refrigerator getting cold as well.
An ace cutter of sorts. Did as much damage perhaps to his own elbow though. Listen to these people.
Ooh, lemon blackberry. Dang, I don't think I've ever had this combination of flavors before.
As Dusty Rhodes would have said, plunder.
What do you think Big Dust would think of the Undisputed Kingdom? You think he'd be
So
proud?
light.
Absolutely.
I like it, man. I like this one. This one would be good for like if you're having a meal with it. I think this one has the least pronounced flavor, so you'd be able to just taste your food. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Plus, it has the immune support as well. Dang, this one might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. I like that. Even tastes kind of cold, even though it's not. It's been sitting here. Radio, thank you so much, man. Uh-oh, we got steel chairs to the stomach. 10-man tag. Yeah, it's kind of an unusual mix. I've never had lemon and blackberry at the same time, I don't think. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. Radio, have you had this flavor? The lemon blackberry one? I know you said you were drinking a mixture of two flavors yesterday.
Bennet tried to get the hands up, not so sure it worked.
Look at how big. Oh, I'm the taste tester. Nice. Well, we have some other flavors too. I think they all have the added immune support at the top. You see that orange stripe? This one, the black cherry one that I'm drinking right now, this one has the, it just says electrolytes. This one has orange on the top. So this one helps you with your immune system. You have not tried that flavor. That's very light. I'd say it might be the lightest of all the flavors. Sammy is climbing a huge ladder in the middle of the ring. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Sammy's going through the table. Front flip through the table off the ladder. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was a crazy move.
Comes in with the belt buckle, but he's cut off by the Kingdom.
Uh-oh. Dustin's getting stomped out by both members of the Kingdom. Dude, that was crazy. Front flip off the ladder through the tables on the outside.
In AEW history was back in 2020 of November when Dustin and QT Marshall teamed up to take on the Butcher and the Blade. And that was 2020, and here we are in 2024 getting ready to celebrate 5 years of Dynamite that we'll talk more about a little bit later on. That is not part of a bunkhouse brawl, but that works.
Dang, Dustin's getting dirty with it.
Scrub from my brain later tonight.
I don't blame you. Oh, Dustin took a head of steam to put the brakes on. Here's Bennet.
Gritty chant.
Nicely done by Mike Bennet.
Titles on the line.
Bennet.
100% of the YouTube chat says that Dustin and Sammy are going to win.
You can see the left of your screen. What a way to open up our telecast.
You are not kidding. Look at this. Guevara took a risk, and there is the reward.
Jeez,
for the
man.
Undisputed Kingdom.
And now a cowbell on a bull rope. Why not?
The opening match, where do you go from here? Probably into the women's match.
The bull rope match. Dustin.
And he got his hands up that time, thank God. Oh, Taven did
Hit him with the cowbell right in the
It's
face.
the sharp edge of that cowbell that'll cut you, as you know.
Oh, and again.
Clocked. Clocked with the bell.
For Paul Turner, the
Clocko Bell.
All he has to do is just watch on and watch the violence and count a 1, 2, 3 or a submission.
Clocko Bell.
What's Dustin going to do here? Oh, take a look at what we got.
Calling for it. Could this be? Oh, I was looking for the crossroads on the chair, but instead, Taven.
Scoop slam on the chair. Barely hit it, though.
Could see Rhodes' intention, the power slam, aiming for the chair. Didn't get all of it, but you can see from Taven's reaction, certainly got enough.
Look at the blood coming down on the forehead. And
Yeah, I don't know that I would have started with this, you know? I mean, I know it's a...
this is for the Ring of Honor Tag Team
I know it's going to be a crazy hype match for the crowd, but for, like, people trying to tune in, this might not be everybody's cup of tea, you know? Oh, my goodness. Slammed him on the chair and it bent like crazy. Matt Taven's back has got to be in final jeopardy right now.
Taven's back. Chiropractic.
That was so crazy.
You can see his facial reaction.
That was a crazy slam right there. Wow.
The chain of this is awesome. Rings out here in the Mass Mutual Center.
Using all the hardware over here, man. It's looking like Ace is the place.
Section, not today. Uppercut in the jaw.
Home Depot. Actually, it's looking like Home Depot. Home Depot. Home Depot. Uh-oh. Death Valley on the chair. Dustin's back is jacked. Oh, my goodness. Knee to the chair to the face of Dustin. Sammy's right there.
From the depths.
Sammy made it just in time, man. Ref gave him a little bit of extra time on the count, but that was crazy.
And now, trying to bulldog Taven, but no, Guevara's got him up.
The GTH.
Go to Texas.
Go to Texas.
And now, oh, cut off Guevara. Oof. Big thrust kick to the face. I don't know what Dustin's got, but he's got barbed wire.
Barbed
wrapping it
wire?
around his right boot.
No. This is inhumane.
This is a bunkhouse brawl, and this is live AEW.
Mike Bennet is a father.
Mike Bennet is a folder.
If Dustin Rhodes does what I think he's going to do.
So Dustin Rhodes just wrapped barbed wire around his boot. Drew, what's up, Drew? Oh my goodness. Barbed wire boot to the nether regions of Mike Bennet. Dang, man.
Mike
There's
Bennet.
some crazy action here. Mike Bennett's down for the count. Dustin Rhodes holding him down with a kendo stick.
Mike Bennet down. Sammy.
Second attempt.
Fans as you can see, still stuck.
Swanton off the ladder, right across Mike's chest. It's over.
Still the champs.
The winner of the Buck
My goodness.
is still Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion, Sammy, Guevara, and the natural, Dustin, Rhodes.
Wow, what a way to start.
That was a crazy match, man. Wow.
As we get into the next couple of weeks, such a great time to be a fan of AEW.
Well, they retained.
Coming up. And most notably, what's coming up here tonight on this telecast.
I'm glad they have a new mashup, man. That's pretty cool.
On their feet.
Coming up tonight, Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Champ, will take on Lady Frost. In addition,
It's delicious MR Strange Mania 86.
TNT, we're going to hear from Nigel McGuinness. It's his final
Dustin
word
and Sammy.
Danielson. Plus, our main event, a big 10-man tag. As we will
Yeah, that was a
see
crazy match.
team up with Hook and the Outrunners against the Beast
A
Boys,
modified
the Grizzly Young Veterans, and also
wrestling. What's up, wrestling?
tag as Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Hologram will be in action. Of course, Hologram is undefeated. Speaking of that, those men are standing by with their own Lexington.
Oh, is Hologram gonna say something?
Live on Collision.
I'm here with the conglomeration and hologram.
Conglomeration.
What you need to be doing is interviewing the premier half of this match.
Yeah, that's us, because something really important happened to us yesterday at City Hall. The mayor of Springfield named it AEW Day to me. He told me that. He also said, Mark, I'd like to name it
To me, he
Grand
told me that.
Day," But I said, no, give it to the whole locker room, because we're giving, and we're here in my hometown, pal, to make sure that there are no shenanigans from your side, and you will not be hitting me in the privates again.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Well, it's funny because even in the midst of these other three scallywags, I only see one single shenanigator.
Shenanigator.
Sterling.
Shenanigator.
Is that the word of the day, Mark?
Close call, but you're way off. Because the word of the day is related to our equalizer for this shenanigator. The word of the day is Azuka!
What are you doing about
Oh, Rocky Romero.
One weight.
Shenanigator.
And that's with an Asuka.
In the ring, in the ring.
That's where the money's at, all right? We'll see about that.
Shenanigator. I did not think I was going to hear a new word today, but we got one. he's got the biggest vocabulary of anybody on the show. That's kind of crazy. Can I predict how you would book Bad Blood? No, I cannot. So it's gonna be a big pay-per-view, man. Can you book the whole thing? Shenanigans. Yeah, he's cool. My streaming is working really well over here. I wonder if I'm not all the way live. Okay, I'm all the way live. It's gonna be some more shenanigators. Shenanigators. What a word. Yeah, Mark Briscoe is just straight up entertaining, man. I wish he would stop doing that chair thing every single match, though. I think that's getting kind of old. I think he should save it for like big moments and not just do it every single match. That's Lance Storm's new gimmick name. Shenanigator. Oh, you want to tell me how your predictions for it? Okay, that's what you mean. I thought you were talking about how you would book it. Yeah, you can tell me. Let's find out. As long as you didn't read it somewhere. No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets are allowed in here. So as long as it's your actual opinion, I'm down. I want to hear it. WB, thank you again, man. 17 months in a row. What a great piece of support there, man. Also, thank you everybody who's been considering downloading AFK Journey, man. Our sponsorship is coming to an end soon, so if you guys are at least a bit interested in playing a video game that's free to play and also helping out the channel at the same time by even installing the game, now would be a good time to do it, guys. Actually, pay me money if you guys install the game. Just make sure you use my link. Wait, where's my link? Where's my link? Let me get my link. There it is. There's my link. I'll put the link on the YouTube chat too so you guys can see it.
Yes, coming up in a little bit over a week, of course, on the
Where's she been at?
October, it's going to be Dynamite 5. the 50th
Britt Baker's back.
Dynamite 5 on TV.
Why does this always happen, dude? It's like they spend a little bit of time building somebody up and then they just disappear for like a month.
What happened between Serena Deeb and Queen Amanada? Queen Amanada showed up at the arena tonight, ticked off.
It's hard to get like into the show when you don't know who's gonna be there and you don't know what's up with them and they just disappear. Roman and Cody lose because someone like Jimmy or Heyman pulled a ref out and go to solo? Oh, that'd be crazy.
That's coming up on already a loaded, as you can see, AEW Collision Live
Ah,
on TNT.
Serena Deeb and Queen Amanada.
But right now, we're going to go back once again to Lexi Nair, standing by backstage. Lexi.
Evil Uno tonight.
Hey,
he
it's
will
Evil
face
Uno.
Darby Allin ahead of his big match at Grand Slam against Jon Moxley. Now a lot.
A big match with Jon Moxley. Huge match. Enormous match with Jon Moxley. Hilarious. Hilarious. We're already talking ahead as if I'm not having a wrestling match with Darby tonight.
There's Darby.
We're not having a wrestling match. We're having a fight. Don't you guys see what's happening? There is a war coming. Didn't you see what happened to Private Party? Jon Moxley thinks they're jokes. He thinks you're jokes. He thinks I'm a joke, and I'm not just gonna lay down and die. You can lay down and die. Play your little video games, tell me your dumb little skits, not me. We're gonna have a fight tonight.
You
I'm gonna
tell
show
him.
people the
Tell him,
difference
Darby.
between You and me. I'm not laying down and dying. No, I'm gonna lead AEW in the future as the next world champion. Remind me what you're capable of. Remind me that you still have that dog in you. Because I don't see you anymore. All I see is someone collecting a paycheck and coasting. You have been on cruise control for too long.
Yo,
Remind
get him,
me
Darby.
What you can do. Fight me tonight. This isn't a joke anymore.
Do it. I like this. I like this. This was good, man. This was good. I like that.
Of course, his match is
Darby
coming up
showing
with
that
Jon
fire,
Moxley.
man. What a good backstage segment that was.
He's going to see, as he says, what Evil Uno is made of in a war. Right now, let's go back to the ring.
Uh-oh.
Seems to me, as we get ready for this matchup, that
There we
Darby
go.
is ready for
Radio, what's up, man?
Nigel.
Radio's in stereo.
Certainly could get both.
Got radio both directions here. It's hologram. That was a good promo, man. That was cooking. Yeah, it was.
Their partner from Teotihuacan, Mexico, weighing 170 pounds, Hologram!
Via knockout or DQ? What? Dang. So you're gonna have 2 disqualifications on Bad Blood? Said Punk defeats Punk defeats McIntyre with AJ Lee's help. Some interesting predictions here, man.
himself, Rocky Romero will be able to do much about it.
Their opponents have come to the ring.
All right, cease and desist. Everybody knows who we are, especially the people of Springfield. Yesterday, I met with Mayor Sarno, and he declared today AEW Day. And he also...
Isn't it Batman Day? I think today is Batman Day.
Which I gotta tell you, it doesn't even work. And we've been treated so poorly since we got here. We cannot wait to get out of this crap town to a real city like New York.
Wow, nice promo I've never heard before. Why are they playing this song during the promo?
You say rule, not suck. Hands in, boys. Oh, athletes!
I don't think the fans said that, Nigel. Good try. But we have a big trios match here, and we top to bottom got a great telecast. Next couple of weeks, just absolutely loaded. We talked about Grand Slam coming up on Wednesday. The following Wednesday, as you know, we're going to be in Pittsburgh at the Peterson Event Center. And of course,
That was a good promo, man.
Dynamite 5, the 5th year anniversary of Dynamite Live. And we look forward to having you with us both nights, and of course here on Collision as well. This Wednesday, Arthur Ashe Stadium Grand Slam tickets.
All right, I don't think we need a prediction for this one. I think this is just sit back and watch type of match. Kyle O'Reilly.
Peterson Event Center, there you see it. Wednesday, October 2nd.
Uh-oh. Getting his arm worked on. No, now he's doing the working.
The doctor back with us, and she'll be returning on Wednesday, October 2nd for that big event. Look at that heel lock that time. Also, we're going to be in Huntington, at the Huntington Center, that is, in Toledo, Ohio, on Thursday, October 3rd for AEW Collision for our fans in Huntington. And then, of course, we're going to be live in Spokane, Washington on Dynamite Title Tuesday. That's Tuesday, October 8th.
Title Tuesday.
At the Spokane Arena.
Dynamite Title Tuesday is coming up, guys.
Tag is made.
Yep, it's radio day. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? I am ready for this. Crazy with 34 bits. Crazy. Thank you so much, man. The first cheer of the day, actually. Thank you very much. 34 bits. Look, we got some bits in the cup over here now.
Certainly great synergy and cohesion from this high-flying aficionado.
Uh-oh.
Hologram.
Uh-oh.
Talking of high-flying, of course, Will Ospreay and Ricky
Radio, thank you for the bits.
Dream matches coming up.
Gonna ask if Queen Aminata is ready for her match. You know, we talked about that. She showed up in the building.
It's time for radio, and away we go.
She ready for the professor for the education of a lifetime. Look at this.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Radio Berg. Oh Berg. Radio Berg. Oh my goodness. Radio, thank you. Oh, we're burning it down too. Burn it down. Why you do that to John Cena? Why you do him like that? Oh my goodness. Walter. Hit us with the beat, Walter. Oh my goodness. Look, he's just waiting patiently. Rah, 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 rah. Thank you, Radio. Thank you so much. Oh, the crazy elbow. The crazy elbow. The crazy elbow. Look at you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. It's Batista. Woo.
beautiful place this is. It's Mark Sterling.
Dang, he's amazing. I know, that dog is great, right? Dog is named Walter. Batista. Crazy. Thank you for the bits. 39 bits. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you guys very much. Now look at the cup. We leveled up. That's so funny. Yeah, I edited it together to where it's like he's singing to the song. There's actually 3 people on this team over here, but I don't have the other guys, so you just have to... Oh, no, Logan. Logan, why did you say that name? Be for real, for real. Dude, I know. Trust me, I know. That's part of the issues with Collision as far as I'm concerned.
I am dressed to the cheese tonight as well. You got to see what I'm wearing.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're really gonna wear that out here?
You look like him. You look like that Joe guy. Yeah, that's not bad.
All-Star 10-man tag is our main event. Take a look at the stars on either side there. Right now, Tony Nese.
Tony Nese.
Fans on, but there's a guillotine put on by Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle is so prolific with his offense. He can just...
So proficient, and you can hear the
Briscoe's going
crowd
crazy over here.
potential submission, but look,
No, I'm not saying his name. I don't want him to appear.
absolute perfection in execution.
Tag, and here is...
WB's got some Dudley. We got a little bit of the Dudley.
I love Josh Woods. He's really
A little bit of the Dudley.
one of the most dangerous
It's available on my shop.
pro wrestling today.
You too could get a little bit of the Dudley.
Look at him, he's bovine.
Intimidating, no doubt about that big hammer throw into the corner, sending Kyle O'Reilly to no man's land. And a tag, and here comes Tony Nese. Yes, the trios match continues. Members of the conglomeration.
Radio's got a little bit of the Dudley. He's got the Dudley mug. He's got a mugly. What's gonna happen with Christian? He'll probably fight somebody at Wrestle Dream. Eddie, what's up, man?
Pace picks up.
It always does. Hologram hits the rope, scoots underneath. Look at that quickness. And the rope's rolling through again. Unbelievable.
They'll probably fight. They'll probably just have a fight. I don't know if he'll have a title fight. Yeah, this is a crazy match. A lot of athletic people in this match.
Hologram, part of Hispanic Heritage Month that kicked off last weekend in Jacksonville at the Jaguars game. And take a look at what he's doing here tonight, at least momentarily.
Might want to retype that, Logan.
And the Premier Athlete's taking over. Here comes the technical beast.
Unable to capitalize.
The Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe. Redneck Kung Fu all over the place.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know if you can use the contract like a cash-in or what. Do you know if you can just use it? Can you just bring it out and they'll put you in the match? Because maybe that's what will happen. Maybe Christian will cash in during the Darby Allin match or something.
Davari holds his ground. But Josh Woods gets sent down. Pick up.
Oh, a nasty landing for Ari Davari.
Briscoe's going off. Let me get all the way live.
Forearm, but couldn't connect.
Death Valley. Death Valley. Cartwheel.
This could be it. The chicken.
Anywhere?
Wait a second.
It's like Money in the Bank, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Dude, Hologram just did a crazy dive on Mark Sterling.
In Mark Sterling's hometown as well.
A human battering ram.
Oh my goodness, double underhook. Jay Driller? Got you. That's done.
1, 2, 3.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Your winners, Kyle O'Reilly, Mark
Chicken
Rizzo,
style.
and Hologram.
The fans are going bananas for AEW.
They could do a big match. AEW and NXT go head to head.
And Hologram now, 11-0.
Not happening. Not happening. I think that's not happening.
Fans having a heck of a time tonight and coming up Wednesday live
All right.
on TBS. Dynamite
So the
Grand Slam.
conglomeration gets even more conglomerated, and they win the match.
Defending the World Tag Team Championship against
So somehow Rocky Romero is part of their crew now.
John Moxley and Darby Allin for Darby's AEW World Title shot. That is on the line in this matchup. Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness go one-on-one if Bryan is cleared to wrestle. Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com, and it's live on TBS coming up in a mere 4 days. But right
Yeah, they have a lot of big events coming up, man.
stage.
I like that. A shenanigator. What's a Saraya rules match? Where'd you hear that?
Last week,
You believe in gritty. Well, thank you, man.
MXM said we would give Max Caster's jacket an extreme makeover.
And that is exactly what we did. I bet you want to see what's inside, don't you?
I bet you want to see me zip this all the way down.
I bet you want to see us whip it out right in front of you.
But
Watch my tip.
MXM Collection's magnum opus can't come so soon.
That would be premature.
Exactly 1 week from tonight. Grand Slam Collision, Arthur Ashe Stadium. MXM Collection present the Grand Slam finale to New York Fashion Week.
And get your acclaim ready, because Max Caster's new jacket will be the star of our show.
And it's going to be something everyone actually loves.
Just a tip, Tony.
MXM Connection. Well, we're going to find out.
It's good now, though, right? Now it's good, right? Because it's here? Because it's in AEW, now it's good, right?
AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator match scheduled for one fall with the 30
Definitely will tell you that was not my favorite thing on the show thus far.
AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah.
A jacket with light, Christmas lights? You gonna Jericho it up? Mariah May.
The Glamour, Mariah May, coming up Wednesday, will have a world title.
I like her Titantron. I like her entrance music. I like her look. I think she's got it, man. She's got it. What is it?
Big chance for Lady Frost here tonight.
What is it? You want it all, but you can't have it.
She faces the Glamour. Mariah May, stunning, demure, and statuesque, and good Lord, my heart skipped a beat.
I agree with all those adjectives, but also
WB. Lady Frost, let's go.
terrible person.
It's time for Lady Frost to out wrestle her opponent and lose again.
And her opponent from Erie,
She's got such a great look, man. Lady Frost. Let's go, man. I wonder when she's gonna get a big break.
Ring of Honor Club.
She's money, man.
It's their 15th AEW match. 6-year vet.
I don't know how she is on the mic though. I don't think I've ever heard her talk.
To get a world title shot if she can defeat Mariah May here tonight on Collision.
Certainly has been impressive in recent outings.
She's buff too, man. Look at her.
The former AEW
She's
Women's
got some
Champion,
strength.
Toni Storm.
I don't think we need a prediction on this. Oh, let's do it anyway. Do it live. I'll write it.
Let's get ready for action.
We'll do it live.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be over right there.
Back of this stage.
Well, thank goodness 1, 2. That didn't happen.
You're lucky that kiss didn't hit you, Tony.
Oh my God. Here's a roll.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Their broadcast broke? What happened? All right, we'll start the poll here. Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh, one of her premier moves, a spin, a drop, and a cover one.
A Mariah go-round, if you will.
A Mariah go-round.
Slap that on a T-shirt.
Okay, Mariah go-round. I need to write that down because we need to use that again.
Looking for her Mayday. Samoan Dragon, look at this absolute domination from the Glamour, who has been nothing short thereof.
All right, predictions are open, guys. Let's see what you got. Tell me what you got.
What a sweetheart, what a darling.
We want Mina. It'd be cool if Mina showed up in this.
Lady Frost, who has that gymnastics background, used it to her advantage, but Mariah was one step ahead.
Mariah May always one step ahead.
Oh, what's this? I'll slap you.
Wisdom beyond her youth. The way she moves.
What a year 2024 has been. Look at that tiara from the top. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Stratisfaction?
More than halfway across the ring that time. John Woo kick.
Is that what it is? Stratisfaction, that move where you go upside down and grab him by the neck and throw him off the top turnbuckle? Lisa, what's up? What's up?
Now,
Glamour tasting success, perhaps. Now, mule kick.
Cartwheel up your back. Okay.
And some gymnastic offense.
Yeet.
Certainly showed plenty of innovation thus far.
Yeah, I like that. Crazy. It's a little overdone, but it's fun.
America, and down to Mexico, where she won a very prestigious tournament in CMLL. Whoa!
Twisted tornado slam. 1, 2. Very impressive.
Yeah, I don't remember her ever talking.
Here against the world champion.
Lady Frost.
Victory, a signature win away from really stepping up to top-tier competition, but will it be against Mariah May?
Do you think Mariah is distracted by her?
Oh, so what is it? The Stratosphere or something like that?
Nice to meet you.
Stratosphere?
I don't know about that.
Stratosphere? I think that's what it is.
Facing off against the hard-hitting Lady Frost.
Yeah, you guys are right. I always get them mixed up.
Pick up.
No.
Over the top, dropped her on her head. Fan just announced a Tornado Trios match. How about this? Coming up at Grand Slam next week. Pick up.
Nice suplex by Lady Frost there.
Mark Briscoe, the conglomeration against the Learning Tree. Chris Jericho, the Bad Apple, and the Big Redwood, Big Bill. Tornado Trios match Wednesday, live on TBS.
No, it's not Wednesday. You messed up, Shivani.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's over. Mariah May wins. 100% of YouTube thought this would happen. And 100% of Twitch thought this would happen as well. There you have it. Iowa, Minnesota game. Nice. Ringmaster, welcome. Yuka. Where's Yuka? Shivani messed up. He said it. He said Collision's on Wednesday, but the reason he messed up, he actually is right. But the way he messed up is that they're just taping it on Wednesday. It's actually coming on Saturday, so we're not supposed to know that it's Wednesday. That's how he messed up. Next week's Collision will be taped, pre-taped. La 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 la.
I'll rip your head off.
Said Mariah versus Mina at Full Gear. Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oops.
my guest at this time, Willow Nightingale. Willow, we haven't seen you since you suffered a brutal loss to Chris Statlander at All Out. How are you doing?
She's back.
I'm still in a lot of pain. And
What a
honestly,
return.
my back's waiting. But on the bright side, I don't have to deal with Stokely Hathaway anymore, so who really lost that one, you know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, life is full of ups and downs, and this is just part of it. Right now, I'm looking forward. I'm inspired by my friend Yuka Sakazaki going after the championship here. So I'll be watching her at Grand Slam this week.
Willow, I don't think you understand the implications of the word friend. Because if you did, you would have been there for her Wednesday on Dynamite. If you had any sense of loyalty, you wouldn't just be watching closely at Grand Slam. You would be in her corner.
Do I remember what?
But if you're
What's
not
going
willing
on?
to do that, we are. Yuka, I'm willing to offer you protection.
It's Diona.
I'm willing to show you the same generosity that I've shown Taya. Because this is the biggest match of your career. And I might be just from across the river in New Jersey, but my connections run strong in New York too.
What?
From New York. I'm sorry. Are you trying to insult us? Did you interrupt Deanna Purrazzo? I ought to come to New York. I ought to go to your state and kick your ass.
Oh.
I've got a better idea. I've got one that the people of Springfield,
It's
Massachusetts,
Taya, by the way.
are gonna love. This Friday on Rampage, you and I, let's wrestle. Fine.
This Friday on Rampage. Why? Why not challenge her tonight or like Wednesday? Why would you just pick Friday? Every time they do this, I'm just sitting here like, could you make it any more of like a pre-scripted TV show? That's why next week on Thursday I'm gonna fight you. Like, what the heck, dude? You're mad at him, right? You're mad at her, right? Why aren't you trying to fight her as soon as possible? Yeah, and of all places, you're gonna pick Rampage? Who's my favorite wrestler? It depends on what you're asking. Like, my favorite wrestler of all time, my favorite currently wrestling wrestler. You gotta whittle it down a little bit for me. Yeah, exactly. I'll fight you on Rampage next 6 days from now. Like, what? I thought, aren't you mad at her? Don't you want to like get your hands on her as soon as possible? Why do you say that, Crazy? You're reading rumors, man? No rumors in here. No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets, please. Like, if it's that serious, I'd want to fight somebody that night. I'd be like, yo, you know what? You wanna talk that trash? I'm gonna see you out there in the ring right now. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to get in your ring gear and hit the ring. And if you don't, then everybody's gonna know what kind of wrestler you are, you know? I'd say some stuff like that. Not, oh, here, let me give you 6 days. 6 days, man. You don't know? I got 6 days for you. That'll be great. I'll give you 6 days, and then I'll see you in a different city, different same time slot, different day. It's gonna be great. Just get ready. Give your enemy like every chance to prepare for you. Yeah, run up on Tony Khan and be like, Tony Khan, I wanna fight Taya Valkyrie tonight. And if he's like, the show's already booked. I don't have any spots. She's like, all right then. And then she just goes and finds her, like in the parking lot or something.
Taking my jacket without asking me? That's so dastardly. That's so brash to me. You himbos walk around like Fashion Week, looking like you shop on Temu. Your fashion's weak.
Ooh.
Forget a jacket. You're jacking our style up. Doing finger stuff to get the crowd all riled up. Of course they were checking the vibe. They just want to dress like the best wrestler alive. And that's a mic drop.
That's right,
That's
MXM!
right.
It's time to nut up or shut up. Because everyone loves the Acclaimed!
Dude, he's so buff still. Daddy A's. Timo got some deals.
The trios match at Collision, our Tornado Trios match just announced tonight. Chris Jericho, Big Bill, Brian Keith against the Conglomeration. That was just signed tonight after that big win by the Conglomeration in a trios match. But this coming Wednesday, also John Moxley and Darby Allin will go one-on-one for Darby.
Dang, Darby's world title shot is on the line this Wednesday.
It's been a strange way to head to Grand Slam since All Out.
Darby Allin, it's about time you and I had a talk.
What do you want?
You have a world title shot in the bank. That was supposed to happen at Grand Slam.
In the
New York
bank.
City. That's not going to happen. World champion is indisposed.
There's no need for this.
But I'm going to need you to hand over that title shot to me.
If you want it so bad, do something about it.
I don't have time to explain everything to you right now. Trust me when I tell you have no idea what's going on.
This company is ours. I accept. And I don't know what you're trying to do around here, but if you want to burn AEW into the ground, don't be surprised when I pull you into the fire.
This is not your company anymore.
Yuda, we're the Trios champions, and we haven't heard from you.
Yuda.
since the pay-per-view.
Of all time, Goldberg. I don't think he's the best wrestler of all time, but he's my favorite wrestler of all time. He's the one who like, made my hype for wrestling reach such a high point that I'm sitting here today doing this.
Do the right thing.
He just, like, I already liked wrestling, and then when he showed up and started smashing fools and just had the streak and all that, and WCW, like, it just put my hype through the ceiling, man. And it never came down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby.
Uh-oh.
You see Allin making his way over. I don't know why he's looking at me.
Yeah, why is he looking at him?
Why?
Because the way you've been talking about Bryan Danielson.
No, because I called him out.
HBK versus Y2J. Aha.
Giving up his title opportunity, putting his title opportunity on the line after nothing but pure speculation from the king of head games, the king himself, John Moxley.
So me and Gunther have something in common. That's his favorite wrestler too, Goldberg. Bill Goldberg. Remember when he said that straight to Bret Hart? That was so funny. That's Evil Uno. Yo, WB with the 30 bits. The best in the world. WB, thank you, man. 30 bits, man. Thank you very much.
Cruise control.
No, sir, he slapped him to the mat.
Yeah, that was great, man. I love that moment. And nobody saw it coming either. That's what made it even better. It's like it just hit just right, man. Whoever wrote that was great. If he came up with that, that was awesome.
That title opportunity, not knowing whether Bryan Danielson would actually show up. And so I took that opportunity. There's got no reason for being mad.
Look, he just summoned a distraction. Oh my goodness. Darby got whipped with a belt. I don't have Evil Uno on here. Guess we can get him real quick.
Smith turns around, but the belt has already done its job. Darby over the tongue. Evil Uno smartly rolls out of the ring, but watch out, here he comes. Whoa!
Destroying. Destroying Evil Uno on the outside with a suicide dive of destruction. Alright, we have Evil Uno now, guys. Here he is.
You always cry foul. What about now?
Foul. How does that make you feel better?
Thank you, finally. A bit of fairness from you.
I'm not condoning.
There we go. Evil Uno, guys. How's he look? Does he look evil?
I know he's got to be this way. Watch out, Alex Reynolds. Running right through it. Darby's got to be this way, preparing, getting ready for what he's going to face against John Moxley.
Gunther versus Goldberg? Oh my god.
I would be very, very judicious.
Oh goodness.
Use of energy. He is in for
Destructive roll right into Darby Allin into the steel steps. Oh my goodness. Darby gets just battered over here. Evil Uno's not messing around, man. Yeah, exactly, WB. They made this interesting. We don't need a prediction on this one either. you know what's going on here.
I will give you that. He is certainly one of the most resilient competitors I have ever seen.
Still to come tonight, Nigel McGuinness, you will give your final words on Bryan Danielson. 1, 2. And as we switch, Queen Aminata arrived to the arena here tonight.
Absolutely agree with that, WB. Absolutely.
Put her in a match against the girl she wanted to face, and that is Serena Deeb in our 10-man All-Star Tag Team match. And of course, she is going to have to focus.
Tag Tim match, guys. It's going to be a tag Tim. So whoever wins is the person who tags Tim first. Nice reversal by Darby. There you go. Dragon Sleeper. No, Captain's Hook, my bad. Wait, what do you call this? Captain's Hook? I call this something else.
Bridging choke. Ooh, right underneath it.
That's how John Moxley defeated Evil Uno a year ago with that bulldog.
Yeah, he's ripping his mask.
Trying to make a statement here to John Moxley.
Yep, trying to make a statement.
Evil Uno gets to the ropes.
There's more to Darby than just a battering ram.
And again.
He's biting his head. Darby's biting his head.
He took a swipe that time at Alex Reynolds.
Buckle bomb.
Buckle bomb that time, and Darby Allin is in trouble.
Hurting for certain. Oh my goodness. Sister Abigail.
Evil Uno 1, 2, and Evil Uno almost came away with a win.
Darby Allin may rue the day.
Dang, Evil Uno's getting a piece of Darby right now, man. Getting his pound of flesh before he takes the 3-second tan.
Or is it a bear?
We'll find out, right? Dog or bear?
Oh.
Good Lord, Darby Allin is vicious.
Darby said a war is coming. And Darby is right now ahead of steam. Here he goes. Duck low.
Take Alex out. Nice. Battering suicide dive. Hits him with the belt that he left behind. Timmy. Splats to the outside mat, does Evil Uno. Got cargo pants. Coffin drop off the top. Takes out Evil Uno.
Trusting that Evil Uno wasn't going to see him in time.
John Moxley, who's one of the greatest fighters we've ever seen, has to realize he's going up against a man who doesn't give a damn.
That's done. Coffin drop. Oh my god. That's donezo. Nice, nice. Good match. Good. A good amount of time. Not too much. Good stuff. Dude, that was way better than I expected it to be. Very good job. Good match. So did you.
That's anything to say. We are in for the fight of a lifetime.
Crowd is just Cricketville. Cricket Pavilion.
Incredible cards we've ever put on Dynamite. All right, we're going to take you back to Hangman Adam Page.
I like Darby, man. I think he is one of the best things they have here. He's in just the right spot too, man. Has he ever had a title besides the tag titles? Was he TNT champion? No, I think wait, was he? Was he TNT champion? That's my cowboy. Yeah, I like Hangman Page right now. I like everybody who's like vicious with it, you know? Everybody who looks like they're trying to win a fight, I like them. If you're trying to do your moves, I don't like you very much. If you're trying to win a fight, if you look like you're trying to win a fight, I like you. He was TNT champion, okay.
Karen, I mean, wife to wife, it seemed like obviously you don't want him to go down this path with Hangman.
No, Renee, I don't. He's literally...
Karen, I don't care what you have to say right now. Hangman Page, you heard me loud and clear earlier. I said, somehow...
It's rainy.
Some way, somewhere, why don't we make that somewhere New York City? Grand Slam, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Yeah. You want to talk about that you want to take down everybody that stood in your way on your path to Swerve. Well, why don't we get everybody at the ring?
JEFF, man. You want to talk about some longevity? My goodness.
The last Outlaw's way this time. Yeah, me and you, man to man, one-on-one. I don't have to beat your ass 1, 2, 3. All I've got to do is beat your freaking brains out and get you outside the ring. Because what I'm proposing, that's right, hey man.
Strap match.
A lumberjack strap match.
Lumberjack.
Let's get eight guys outside that ring.
Tony Khan's like, how can I get as many people on the event as possible? Yeah, Jeff is extra cool, man. I know a lot of people don't like him, but it's because they watched him in these other situations that I didn't see.
Hangman, no syringes.
James Storm, we saw him last night, Strange.
Do it the way I was brought up. Cage matches, scaffold matches, concession stand brawl, but my favorite of all was getting a strap and beating somebody's back to the flesh torn completely off of their body. Hangman Page, I've had it with you. I've had it with your deranged ass. I've had it with your ego. And I can assure you one thing. Wednesday night, it's all going down. And by God, the last outlaw is going to kick your freaking
ass. Renee's like, don't you hate when they get like that? I'm down with it. People use this as like a bad thing sometimes. People are like, oh, imagine Jeff Jarrett being in a main event type of feud in 2024. I'm like, imagine anybody being there, dude. That's awesome. Guy knows more about the business than most people. He knows how to get a reaction out of the crowd. He's a really safe wrestler. He looks like $1 million still. He has that aura about him. He has a Hall of Fame career already in the bag. Like, this dude has got it, man, and he doesn't look embarrassing out there.
Nice to meet you. Impando Gritto.
It could be so much worse than that. It's not even bad at all. But I do understand there are people who don't like Jeff Jarrett because they watched him in like TNA or whatever, and he had like a bad run, and people don't like it or whatever. But I'm sorry to them, man, but I like him. I didn't suffer through whatever they suffered through, so I can't say that he never was a problem, but he's just not a problem to me.
Rejected the offer of the professor, so the professor would not be done, and painted another picture to Aminata, another.
Here we go. We could put a prediction on this one. I feel like this could go either way. It's not as either way as I would like, but it is. Who wins?
The professor will take the measure of the queen. 46 wins in AEW, including 5 of 7 here on Collision.
To that point, you have to admire Queen Aminata for showing up here tonight, and one wonders whether she's had the time to prepare against a star like Serena Deeb, who has that much of a experience advantage.
Queen and Serene.
She does.
Queena and Serena.
Look at that, how aggressive Amanada is from the get-go, driving
Amanada.
the professor down to the mat.
Well, according to Tony Khan, she arrived at the building that way. Very aggressive, very wanting the match. And Serena now just slowly getting back in the ring. Look at the face of the queen here.
All right. The poll is open on YouTube, and the prediction is open on Twitch, guys. Let's find out who you got. Who you got? Probably not doing what he was told. I don't know. I hear that he was pretty high up.
No, I think no. You don't think she could have learned something from the professor?
Because I think it was TNA, and I think that he being a Jarrett, I bet you, what's her name?
You learn something every day. You stand next to me here, or sit next to me at the announce booth.
What the heck is her name? The lady who was in charge of TNA. I bet you she listened to him a lot.
I do learn a lot.
I bet you a lot of that was his idea. Let's go. Let's go. Who you got? Predictions are open. You got about 30 seconds left to get your prediction in. Exactly, Danny. I like Jeff Jarrett. Dixie Carter, that's her name. I was like, what is it? Jimmy Carter? I was gonna say Jimmy Carter. I'm like, it was Jimmy Carter. That's the president. Not a president of a wrestling company though. Nice takedown by Serena. Uh-oh, Serena's about to tie you in knots.
Take a look at this.
Oh, goodness. Stretching her out. not a wrestling company. President of a little bigger than that.
Physique. And as you can see, holding the small of her back, getting up.
Serena should have been TBS champion already, man. Who the heck is Oh, Mercedes. Okay, I was like, who the heck is the TBS champion right now? I haven't seen her in forever and a day, man. What's up with that, man? You get a big match and you disappear? Why do they do that? What's the thinking behind that?
We're returning Albany on Thursday, November 14th. Tickets are available at all these venues right now. The Santander Arena in Reading, Pennsylvania. Our debut there Wednesday, November 20th for Dynamite. How about these big events coming your way?
They just need to give Serena a little bit more personality, a little bit more of like a tangible personality that people can cheer for and stuff, or boo like crazy. I think that's what they're trying to do right now, but they should have done this a long time ago. I understand she had seizures and stuff, but ever since she came back and has been okay, they have not really done well with her.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, she feels too WWE. The thing is, I feel like that could be a positive thing. You know, you could have people come through here who seem very WWE, and that could be how they get the heat and how people don't want to see them win and stuff like that. You can use that, but
Tantric rules where he doesn't touch me for the first hour of the match.
I actually do like what Mercedes has been doing recently. I think she's so annoying to me that it just works. One count for for Serena. Jeez. Oh, I was supposed to tweet this. Guys, please retweet the tweet. It takes 2 seconds to retweet a tweet, but it makes all the difference in the world. You're helping me reach different people who would never see my tweet. Please do it. Retweet the tweet. I have 2 tweets out there right now about this hangout. If you guys could retweet them both, I would appreciate that. Let's see who's been doing it. Thank you, Eddie McRae. Thank you, Ringmaster, and thank you, WB. I see you. Thank you very much. Let me check the other one just to make sure.
Grand Slam this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, Dr. Britt Baker returns as we are back in Pittsburgh at the Peterson Event Center.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you.
We've seen so many times.
It is textbook Serena Deeb.
It is
Serena Deeb.
showing up your opponent.
Yo, I just saw a picture of Goldberg standing with Braun Breaker at a football game. Yo, the spears are out, man. Yeah, exactly, man. Not very memorable. Mercedes gets out-wrestled by everybody she wrestles. You saw what happened with Stephanie Becker. Stephanie Becker became the talk of the town after that match because she literally looked better than the girl that everybody's supposed to be cheering or supposed to be thinking is the actual professional, you know? Stephanie Becker destroyed her in terms of just quality wrestling. That's not all that matters. Obviously, I hope Stephanie Becker can speak some English and stuff, because if she learns English, I see good things going on there. She's so believable, I guess I should call it. Nice move. Oh my God. Queen Amanada just slammed her and leaned all the way on her chest. Or abdomen, I should say.
Great job using her technical advantage to negate the leverage and power advantage of Amanada, who has nonetheless battled valiantly, using her athleticism and her statuesque physique.
Yeah, it's strange.
In this match.
Yeah.
Deeb trying to get to her feet. You can see that she's been
The other channel. Radio, thank you again, man. This lemon blackberry is really good.
She runs in with a straight boot to the face, and now hooking Serena with a
Oh my God, dude, that was a super low snap suplex. That was a super snap. Oh my God, Queen Amanada's going in. Yo, why the Woo males killing the dudes tonight? Dude, the Woo males are killing it out here.
Swinging fisherman neck breaker, ragdolling Serena Deeb around.
But these are two of the best, so. But that Lady Frost match was hot too. It was just kind of short, but I think it was good. No, dude, I feel like it's the least intrusive flavor out of all of them that I've had so far. I would say this would be great if you really don't want a lot of flavor. It's just there. It's kind of like a hint, I would say, compared to like black cherry or berry or the rest of those. Lemon blackberry to me is like the lightest flavor that I've had yet. Ooh, she had her all the way folded up, but she's still kicked out.
I concur. How on earth? Just watch this.
Goodness gracious. Queen Amanada had Serena Deeb hemmed all the way up, but somehow she popped the seam and was out of there. That's one, that's two. No. It's a good match right here, man. These two, Lady Frost, there's so, oh my God, clobber and clotheslines. No, still not enough.
What a matchup we have got here. This speaks to the depth in the women's division.
Hang on, this has me trying to sit up straight.
She knows she's in a fight now.
What a physical matchup we are watching here in the
I'm seeing savagery before me. Queen Amanada is like Wakanda forever. Sits down into it. Not enough. Serena rolls it over. No. Rolls it back. Rolls it over. 1, 2. No. Slap your chest. Oh. Run after you. Chop blocks.
What a great matchup. A single leg takes Queen down.
Right to the back of the hamstring.
These two women are leaving it all in the ring here.
Headbutts. Oh my goodness. The brain drain. Oh, that's her finisher, but Serena smartly rolls out of the ring after catching that. Like it rocked her dome, but she rolled out like an Autobot. I hear that movie sucks, by the way. I hear it got a 5 out of 10, that new Transformers. And I could tell it was going to be like that.
The professor has
I literally could tell. I was like, man, this movie's gonna be not great. Yeah, 5 out of 10, dude. So the battles are like overly like you can't tell what's happening. And instead of actually going into the relationship with Optimus and Optimus and Megatron, they kind of just substitute that for got her. Serena wins. Serena had 100% of the vote on YouTube. Okay, YouTube, I see you. I see you, YouTube. They said that instead of actually like highlighting the relationship between them and like the fall and the gravity of the way it turned out between them, they just use like wacky, stupid one-liners and stuff. Serena wins.
But we want to take you back, Nigel, to last night here on
Logan, you're out? It's not over yet, man.
That's right, the former AEW Women's Champion Hikaru Shida facing off.
You're sending me something in the mail? How'd you get my address?
Saraya tried to got involved. That would bring out another former AEW Women's Champion, Jamie Hayter, who gave Hikaru Shida the
Serena wins. Yeah, she'd be a great champion. The best propel, Saraya rules. Yeah. That's what you were talking about. Saraya rules.
You have challenged Jamie Hayter at Grand Slam Collision to the first ever Saraya's Rules match.
No, wrong. First of all, this match has been in my family for generations. Everyone across England knows this match.
Oh.
Could you enlighten me, perhaps?
Sure.
Yes.
Harley, tell the rules.
It's Harley.
Okay. Rule number 1. There are no rules, except for the following. Rule 2. You cannot use weapons unless you are Saraya. Rule 3.
Oh.
You must obey the 10 count unless you are Saraya. Rule 4. No biting, choking, closed fists, hair pulling, or groin kicking unless you are Saraya. Rule number 5. No hammerlocks.
I never liked those anyway.
Yeah. Rule number 6. No outside interference unless you are a friend of Saraya's.
Oh.
Rule number 7. No rope breaks unless you are Saraya. Rule number 8. The match must only begin with offense from
Saraya.
Rule number 9. Jamie Hayter is a slag. Rule number 10. The winner receives an autographed copy of Saraya's autobiography. Available for pre-order now.
Yes, Helen Boots, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it seems pretty straightforward. So, Jamie, baby girl, make sure you learn those rules, okay?
Grand Slam, Saraya's rules. That's what you were talking about. I was like, what is that? You got my address online. My address is not online, dude. Trust me, I've looked. I don't know where you're sending it, but my address is not online. I have ways people can get me stuff. If you go to my Throne shop, you can order stuff on there and it gets sent straight to me. But if you're not using Throne, there's no other way to get my address, man. Hopefully you can get your money back. Because it's not coming. It's not coming. My address is not online. It's only 2 people in the world right now who have my address, and I gave it directly to them. Yeah, I hope you can get your money back. The site that you would need to use to send me anything, guys, is this. Here, I'll give you the link. You don't live in China? China. I kind of wish I lived in China so I could hear Donald Trump say China the way he does. If you guys ever want to send me anything, use my Throne link. This is the only way you can send me something. Here, I'll put it 3 times so you guys can see it. No, I don't live in China. You don't live on Jabroni Drive? Well, I might live on Jabroni Drive, but it's not in China, though. It's not in China. I wish I could say it just like Donald Trump. The way he says it is so funny to me. Speaking of Donald Trump, if you guys go to my gear shop right now, you're going to find a Donald Trump shirt and a Kamala Harris shirt. Because I made them so I could just take advantage of people who are like overzealously just supporting people. I guess I wouldn't even be taking advantage because they still get a shirt out of it that they're going to like if you buy it. So it's not even take advantage of, but it's just... I understand there are people who are very zealous about politics and about who they're going to vote for and stuff. So I made 2 shirts. I made a Kamala Harris shirt and I made a Donald Trump shirt. So if you see those on my shop, don't think that that's an endorsement. It's just me making money because, hey, why not, right? If I have graphic design skills and I can make T-shirts and stuff and I can sell stuff, why not, right? I'm not hurting anybody.
Retaining your Ring of Honor World Tag Team.
So you don't live at Broken Skull Ranch?
You are one of the greatest tag team partners I've
Would
ever
save on
been
shipping.
associated
Yeah,
with.
that's true.
The Spanish God and the natural Dustin Rhodes, the bunkhouse king, baby.
You know, Dustin, it's a complete honor to be tagging with you.
Backstage with Dustin and Sammy Guevara.
You, just like me, we've had
I spent $5,000, Logan. I hope you're kidding, man.
Nights like tonight that make it all worth it.
You better get your money
Down on
back.
your luck one day and turn it all around.
Get your
Look at you,
refund,
Dustin,
mup.
2 belts.
I ain't dead.
I see you and it motivates me, man. It motivates me. I want to be Sammy 2 belts. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to issue out a challenge right now. Next week, Grand Slam. A eliminator match versus you, Okada. Continental rules.
Okada versus Sammy
I know you're
Guevara.
one of the best in the world, but I'm going to do my best to beat you. And by heaven's chance that I do, I'm challenging you for that title on the 5-year anniversary of Dynamite. I had the very first match in Dynamite history, and 5 years later, I am ready to beat you for that championship.
That's true. He was the first match.
How many times have you been knocked down?
More times than I can count.
How many times have you gotten back up?
Every time.
You have more heart.
Nice to meet you.
and
In
soul
Pando
than half
Gritto.
This roster. I believe in you, brother. All you got to go out there and do is get a little bit crazy and have some fun.
Dustin is covered in blood still. Oh, it's the hook signal. It's time for the main event. It's time for the minivan. You don't even know me. How do you get your money back on Cash App? I don't know, man. I never had to do anything like that. I really hope you're kidding, dude. Let's go. It's the Outrunners. Shows go by pretty fast sometimes, man. They did a pretty good job with this show, I think. It's not been great, but it's not been bad either. It's not been egregiously upsetting or anything like that. It's follow the rules. It's the FTR. I guess let's move Hook over here. I guess we'll put him like right there.
The absolute pinnacle of AEW Tag Team Wrestling. Dax, Cash, looking a little
Scott Dawson. Most unlikable tag team in the world.
They might identify with that, certainly, having a little bit of fun, being a little crazy themselves. The Outrunners, the flavor of the hour. Too sweet to be
They're just trying so hard right now. FTR's is trying so. Dude, I'm not gonna tell you where I live, Logan. Just like I said, use the link I gave you, and that's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else, dude. I have Zach Gibson? I do. And, what is it? Zach Gibson and, what's the other guy's name? It's Gibson and something else. Drake. James Drake. That's his name. James Drake. I remember now. Nah, 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 nah. Dude, what is this weird mashup nonsense that he keeps doing here?
AEW International Champion Roderick Strong, the incredible beast Mortos. Oh my gosh. Take a look at the 10 men we got in our main event.
This is going to be one hell of a clash, no question. You saw the size of Beast Mortos. For a man that size, you are going to lose your breath when you see him move. But Roderick Strong, fired up, sinewy, and ready for his title opportunity. Gets the FTW champion Hook standing across the ring from him right now. Might get some insight into
Wrestling. What's up, wrestling?
that match in this match.
I'm telling you right now that Brandon Martinez, our referee, has his work cut out for him. And here we go.
They're allowed to use that name here? What name?
Who will start?
What name are you talking about?
Looks like it's going to be James Drake, the Grizzly Young veteran.
We could put a prediction on this one. Let's see.
Former disciple of Zach Gibson, but now well and truly on Gibson's level. Grizzled young veterans, one of the most
Who wins?
credentialed and capable tag teams in the world today. They certainly made a statement focusing on
FT Hook. I'm gonna say FT Hook versus the grizzled young beasts. There we go. All right, FT Hook versus grizzled young beasts. All right, predictions are open, guys, on YouTube. Now let's get some Twitch going.
Show up at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Before then, look at this action.
FT Hook or grizzled young beasts. All right, predictions are open on Twitch as well, guys. Let's go. Uh-oh, it's broken? They broke it. Not la 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 la. What name are you speaking of?
Great start for the team of FTR Hook.
Okay, let's go all the way live.
I might take umbrage to that point, but be that as it may, right now FTR showing some of the cohesion that took them to the AEW World Championships. Tag Team Championships, excuse me. That's the axe. Ever brutal and aggressive, but Zach Gibson can match up. Oh yeah,
Liverpool.
Gibson is intense, doesn't he? And Dax,
Okay, switch this to America and get over here. Goodness gracious, man. What? Now it's not working at all. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
Not a word. Not a
Refresh, please.
Listen.
Thank you. No rumors, please, wrestling. No rumors, no spoilers, and no dirt sheets. We don't allow that in here.
What? My number one. I'm your number one?
Please, please, and thank you.
Well, I've enjoyed it.
I'm kidding.
Dude, why is it just lagging like crazy right now?
One point every minute. Oh,
Everyone's just tuning in right now or something. I don't know.
right now though. Look at this.
Yeah, crickets for FTR, and they deserve it. FTR sucks, dude. They're the most overrated tag team. All they do is just like wrestle like people used to wrestle. That's how bad the industry has become when it comes to tag team wrestling. The Young Bucks messed up tag team wrestling so much. They said they're killing the business. They did kill the business. The Young Bucks messed up what tag team wrestling was considered and what was cool about it, to the point where a team like FTR is considered the best tag team in the world just because they follow the rules. Can you imagine being a good baseball player just because you stand in the box, right, and you don't cause trouble, you don't bother nobody, or just the man that's on the mic, and when you rock up on the mic, you rock the mic right? Like, can you imagine being the best in the world at something just because you actually follow the rules? Like, that's what it's become. It's garbage. I think that FTR is a okay to mid tag team, but they're considered the best just because they don't do the nonsense. And now they do the nonsense. So they've taken away what made them special in the first place. And the crowd doesn't give a flying F about them either. Because they haven't had a compelling storyline outside of just, oh, can we beat the Young Bucks, or no, can we not? I'm sorry, but in my opinion, they're just an okay to mid tag team with a horrible attitude.
Mortos would be more than willing to face all 5 of his opponents in a handicap match.
Yeah, I saw LA Knight slipping up. He slips on that spot quite often, honestly. He maybe should take it out of his repertoire. It's really cool when he does it right, but I would say that the success rate on that is, what, maybe like 60%? Maybe 70? Charles. Man, blink is. Memph Blink is. Memph Blink. I wonder what he's up to right now. Like, at this very moment, what is Memph Blink doing? They're trying to have a new gimmick, man. They're getting desperate, you can tell.
Nimbly to the top rope. Oh, but nobody there.
What do you mean nobody there? Not the best commentary there.
Mortos, even though he missed that cannonball senton, straight away jumped on the pin. How tough is this man?
Commentary. You're supposed to say he hit it.
As you say, one of the most intense men ever. A 2-time Ring of Honor World Champion, a 3-time CMLL champ.
Roosh just saw a dip in his paycheck, man. He's wearing his newest t-shirt while he's wrestling. You can always tell. You can always tell when somebody's really, they just saw their latest paycheck, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Where's my money at? Because they come out here, they're normally bare-chested, but they're wearing their newest t-shirt. As I wear my own t-shirt, by the way. A little bit of the Dudley, available on the Gritty Shop.
Poking the bear. Whoa. Chopping the bull.
And now, here comes Gibson.
Hey, man. I know the game. Jay Montez, you see what I'm talking about, man. Hey, at least I'm not covering it up and pretending like I don't know what's going on and like I'm being super duper wholesome with it. I gotta pay the bills too, man. But just because I call it out doesn't mean I'm talking trash.
Tickets at AEWTIX.com, and here is the one and only Hook, who will be defending the FTW title against Roderick Strong.
Yep, you see it.
Certainly you might think it would have a home state, home city.
Yes, the Acclaimed have been on. What football team do I like? I like all football teams. I think they have great logos. I think the NFL has some of the best logos of any sports league.
1, 2, and a 2 count. And of course, live on TBS at 8, 7 Central.
Are you afraid of bringing up the fact that I am
Gonna pay retail and sell them for half the price. Hey, there's a sale going on in my shop for the 2 newest designs I put out. If you want to get a Trump shirt or a Harris shirt, I got those. Yeah, Roosh is entertaining. I like Roosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Tony Schiavone.
Jeez, man. Roderick strong with some clobbering slaps in the corner to hook.
I'm calling the match, Nigel. I'm watching the 2 men who will battle for the FTW Championship. Look at that throw.
Great suplex and swinging for the fences.
Hook is taking on everybody here.
Yeah, sadly, I think Hook's gonna win that match. The less tenured, less good wrestler is gonna win that match just because he's Hook. I really hope that doesn't happen. I really hope Roderick Strong beats him for that title.
Cleaning the team completely out, and the fans erupt. This young man just at the beginning of what is going to be.
What sizes you got? You'd have to hit the link, man. You don't know how to pull up my store? Come on, all my mods should know how to pull up the store. You type in !gear. !gear, guys. But yeah, I like all football teams. I think they all have really cool logos and stuff, and they have some cool colorways and stuff like that. Besides that, I really don't care because teams change like the winds, man. They change coaches. They change. They change players, they change strategies, they change just the whole entire feel of their offense and defense. I think being a fan of one team is kind of pointless. I think it's one of those things people just do because they've been taught to do it. But overall, I just like the game. I like seeing good players do good things and good strategies win a game. I like seeing that stuff. But overall, I really don't care about one single team. If you do, more power to you, man. But I think that it's mostly a pathway to disappointment and stress, you know. And it's not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be a pastime, right? If something's supposed to pass the time, it's not supposed to be stressful in the meantime. I think a lot of people get a little too soaked into being a fan of one team to the point where it causes them stress and becomes the opposite of what it should be. It should be fun, man. Should be fun. You should be having a good time. You have enough of a bad time with everything else. You shouldn't be having a bad time with the stuff that you're using to like take a load off. So I don't know. That's my idea about it. I know there's not a lot of people who agree with me, but it makes my life a lot less stressful. I remember I used to love the Minnesota Vikings and they would just lose every year and I was like, what? Why am I doing this to myself? Everyone knows your local football team sucks. My football team's undefeated this year. What are you talking about? What you talking? My football team's killing it. My football team's been to the Super Bowl in the last like 10 years too. The football team doesn't suck. They're not the best, but who cares, right? Like I said, I don't care. I really don't. But I'm not gonna let you speak that bubble talk, Excalibur. No bubble talk. You meant baseball. My baseball team don't suck either. What are you talking about? Now, if you said basketball, I'd be like, yeah. Maybe you missed a couple letters. Maybe you meant to type basketball. Maybe you missed a K and a T. That dang autocorrect. Atlanta Braves. Yeah, maybe you meant basketball. Oh yeah, basketball.
This would be just a fantastic 10-man tag. We don't see that many some of the greatest athletes in the world here.
You guys are so funny. Still 18 minutes left of this match. Oh my god. All right, I'll be right back, guys. One second. I'll be right back.
Springfield, Massachusetts, live on Collision. Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness. Again, we're going to stay with this match as long as it takes to get a winner. Following that match, we are going to hear from Nigel McGuinness, his final words on Bryan Danielson. As we head to Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium on Wednesday. Right now, Hook trying to get out. He's been beat in the corner, and now Hook makes the tag. It's going to be Turbo Floyd. Turbo taking care of both members of the Grizzled Young Veterans. Pick up and a slam. How about that?
Listen to this response. It's like we've gone back in a time machine.
Scoop. He'll do it again. Takes a lot of strength to do that.
Look at this.
My God. Turbo ducks. Gut shot.
All right, I'm back. It's time for everybody to get in the ring, guys.
Numbers may be starting to add up.
And Roots and Mortos go climbing.
Chiefs, Lions, Ravens, Rams. And Dallas Cowboys. I see you. I see you. The Cowboys, Lakers, Bama, Braves. I see you. I see you. Do the elbow drop.
Quadruple biceps. 1 second,
Shatter Machine.
1, 2, no. Wow. And now we got 9 of the 10 in there.
Yep, now everybody's in here and they're throwing punches at each other.
Thank you for hanging out with Gritty and I.
I would not want to be the referee of this. You. I see you. I see you.
Whoa. And this one now.
Cravat through the ropes.
Yeah, cravat through the ropes is right. I'm surprised Schiavone knows that word. That's my favorite wrestler. I was asked this earlier. You got to tell me what you mean. Like, my favorite wrestler of all time, my favorite wrestler who's currently wrestling. You got to whittle it down a little bit for me. That way I can accurately answer you. Crack your back. Oh my goodness. Roderick strong.
Stomp on the chest. Here's a tag, and here comes Roosh.
Comes Roosh.
Roosh just manhandled Truth Magnum back to the corner.
I like his boots.
To a neutral corner. No need to describe that one. You can hear it.
Jeez, man.
Look at the momentum and the power of this man.
Roosh is so good.
Trying to prove something.
Currently wrestling is Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins is the best, man. Right below him will be Randy Orton. Women wrestlers? Oh gosh, maybe. Dang, I think Io is so good. Io Sky, man, she's so good. But probably Bayley, because she actually can like hold a mic and she's a good wrestler. I'd say Bayley. Currently, all time, probably Beth Phoenix would be my favorite women's wrestler, and maybe Chyna though. But gosh, man, that's a tough one. It's between Beth Phoenix and Chyna, I'd say. And then all time for the men, it's Goldberg. Goldberg. I know people. It's risky to even say Goldberg because a lot of wrestling fans think that Goldberg is not a good wrestler, and I understand that. I don't like Goldberg because I think he's a good wrestler. I like Goldberg because he elevated the hype level that I was at back when I was watching wrestling, like getting really into wrestling, I was really into it, and then Goldberg showed up, and then the level of hype I would feel for the average episode of WCW was like through the roof just seeing Goldberg out there. He elevated the level of hype that I felt for the product to where I'm sitting here today doing wrestling streams. Like, if it wasn't for Goldberg, I'd be doing something else most likely. So he's my favorite because of like the feeling he gave me. He elevated my enjoyment of wrestling to this like crazy level. So it's not because I think Goldberg's the best wrestler. I think the best wrestler probably is, gosh, man. I'd say it's between probably like 4 people. It's probably between Kurt Angle. It's probably between Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, man. Stone Cold used to be really, really good too, but I'd say it's between them. There's a lot of good wrestlers today too that I'd love to shout out, but like that's I know it's kind of a cop out to name a bunch of people, but it's so tough because they all did great, but they all kind of did other stuff that wasn't so great. So I don't know, man. I think having favorites is kind of crazy in the first place because there's always going to be somebody better. There's always going to be somebody who does something else that your favorite doesn't do, unless you just have the ultimate maximum favorite, and then I feel like everybody would agree if you had that.
Welcome, Robert Stone.
Oh my goodness, Robert Stone, what have you done? Oh my goodness, Robert Stone. Oh my goodness. Robert Stone with 40 bits. And then 10 bits on top? Is that the cherry on top of the 50-bit sundae? Thank you very much, man. Holy moly. Robert Stone, welcome. Yours are Cody, Rhodes, and Bailey. Yeah, Bailey's so good, man. I think she's the best of the 4 horsewomen. I think she's way better than Sasha Banks. I think she's better than Becky Lynch, but only by a bit, because Becky's so good at like calling matches and making matches matter. I'd say Bailey's just a little better than her, because I think Bailey's better at wrestling, but she's not as good as Becky at making a match matter. I think Charlotte is right up there, and I think Sasha's like the last place horsewoman. But she definitely gets her reactions. That's good. Yeah, I see you, though. Ric Flair. Ric Flair, heck yeah. Woo! And China. We got to get Donald Trump to say that. China. How does he say it?
Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, back with you live here on TNT. We have taken our final break. No more commercial breaks.
No more commercial breaks. Just a 30-minute match between a bunch of people doing a bunch of moves. No story, no nothing. Just a bunch of wrestlers. John Cena. This is legitimately my least favorite match type that ever exists, dude. The like multi-man, no story tag match where just anything goes. It's like, what am I watching, dude? What would I say this is the equivalent of? This is like the equivalent of one of those grab bags. No, you know what it's like? It's like that bin at Walmart where like every DVD is $5. It's that. It's the $5 DVD bin at Walmart. You know you're not going to find anything of worth, but you're still looking, right? Like, that's it. That's this. $5 DVD bin at Walmart. My boy. What's up, Goki? I know people are not trying to hear that. I know you guys love AEW. I love AEW too, man. But the problem with AEW is they don't get called out enough and they don't listen enough. This is the type of stuff that will make people not watch this show. This is why their ratings are through the floor. And you know, I know people are gonna say they're getting a TV deal and all that. I understand. That's fine. You know, but for your same argument, remember when people are like, oh well, Raw has more viewers than AEW, so it's better. Oh, so you like, so McDonald's is the best because McDonald's has the most restaurants. Oh yeah, so you got a TV deal, so that makes your show good? Like, no, man. Just because you're making money doesn't make you good. And this is the type of stuff that makes people not want to watch your next episode. A 30-minute, 10-man match. A Walmart $5 DVD bin of a match. That's going to make people want to see your next episode? No. That's not going to make people want to see your next episode. And even if it did, who's guaranteeing that this is going to happen again? Yeah, how do you root for anybody in this match either? There's no story. There's no actual characters. None of them have anything going for them. It's just a mashup of people who wrestle. Doing a bunch of wrestling moves that have been shown to not actually do anything all day. Roosh gets the win. Thank goodness, Roosh. Thank you, man. All right, we have 7 minutes left. Hopefully to do something interesting out here. All right, the Grizzled Young Beasts actually won the match. Thank goodness, man. Get this out of here. You guys know what I'm talking about? Dang, nobody predicted Grizzled Young Beasts. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice and just delete it. I'll just delete it on Twitch. I'll just delete it because no one thought this would happen. Nobody on YouTube or Twitch thought that the Grizzled Young Beasts would win, but they did, and I'm glad they did. Let's see what we're doing out here for the end of this match. Yes, please. Let's get a little bit of storytelling here. Let's get something interesting going on.
That aren't even here tonight.
Serena Deep.
Why don't we talk about the people that are here? Why don't we talk about the professor and how the professor tonight on Collision beat the hell out of Queen Aminata, just like I said I was going to. And let's fast forward. The Dynamite 5th year anniversary is coming up, and I've been hearing rumblings that a certain DMD is thinking about popping her head in.
Oh God, here we go.
You're gonna be there, and the professor is gonna be there. So it would only make sense if we had a match. I'll propose this to you right now, and I'll wait for your answer. But Britt, it's only if you're down to get your ass beat in your own hometown.
A challenge for
Okay. So Serena Deeb is gonna take on Britt Baker on her return. I wonder what's gonna happen there.
very, very, very important in AEW, of course, with Dynamite 5 coming up on October 2nd, our 5th year of AEW Dynamite Live, and of course, then the week prior, this coming Wednesday, Grand Slam coming up at Arthur Ashe Stadium. With that in mind, here's my broadcast.
Oh yeah, we still have the
A week and a half ago on
Nigel
Dynamite,
McGuinness.
the world saw me challenge Ryan Danielson to face me at Arthur Ashe Stadium. And true to form, the American coward, Bennet Danielson, has refused to answer my challenge. The AEW World Champion, a representative for this company. How
Nice to meet you. In
pathetic.
Pando Grito.
And what's even worse is this clam digger hiding behind this fake injury. When the truth of the matter is, Brian fears
Nigel.
Maybe you should do it for the fans. The truth is, while they cheer you, they identify with me. And if you deny me, you deny them.
All right. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but this needs to be said. I've been working beside of you since last year as your broadcast partner. And I've come out and heard what you have said about Bryan Danielson each and every week.
I swear I have Tony Schiavone.
And I see what you're trying to do here. I see what you're trying to do to Bryan Danielson. Yeah, I do, because Danielson feels that the fans are the reason that he continues to fight and continues to come out each and every week. Your claims are ridiculous. Bryan Danielson is not afraid of you. And I think everybody here would agree that he's not afraid of you. He is not cleared to wrestle. He is not cleared to wrestle. If he was cleared to wrestle, he would get in the ring against you. We're going to find out at Grand Slam if Bryan Danielson is cleared to wrestle. We don't know that. He is not afraid of you. Okay? No, he's not. Let me say this about Bryan Danielson. And I've been broadcasting wrestling for part of 5 decades.
See, we got Tony Schiavone now.
Danielson is the greatest professional wrestler I have ever seen, I have ever called in my career.
Uh-oh. Nigel said, put the mic down.
You are one of the luckiest son of a bitches I have ever seen, because if anybody else had said those words to me, spat on my soul, I would have knocked their head off. Tony, don't tempt fate twice. If you have an ounce of respect left in your body for me, go and sit down and shut your mouth.
Now, Tony, get out of here.
You might be drinking the Cowarade.
Cowarade.
But I'm not. Bryan.
Okay, he's gone.
I don't care whether you do it for me, for you,
Tony.
for your family, or for all the fans in the world. On Wednesday night, I want you to walk down this rampway. I want you to walk up these steps. And I want you to meet me in the middle of this ring for the final chapter of our rivalry. Because
He's been talking that trash.
Destiny.
Why would it be the final chapter, though?
Ever since
He's gonna lose then.
I have told anyone who would listen. Shouting at the moon like a lunatic, saying I was
Lunatic. You hear what he said? That's good.
But nobody listened to me. Nobody believed me.
Welcome, Temezi
No,
123.
the rivalry didn't just start. They fought back in Ring of Honor.
Because the truth of the matter is, there are only 2 people in the world today who know that what I'm
Throw
saying
2 out of 5.
is
Only good
true.
because they got main actor. Okay, I see. So Mezzy, what's up, man?
Me and you. And that is exactly why you have refused.
Thank you for hanging out with Gritty and I.
Challenge.
He's so mad.
You know, if you show up at Arthur Ashe Stadium, I will beat you. I will destroy you. And I will finally have vindication.
It looks like his words hurt him.
Once again,
It's like he's hurting himself to talk.
taking away from me the one thing I deserve. But this time it doesn't matter. This time, even if you don't show up, I will still be vindicated because the world knows why. And so the ball is in your court, Brian. Quite simply, I hope you choose option A and you show up. Because if there is a God in heaven, it will happen. And if there's not, may the devil hear my prayer.
Yo, he's so mad. Stare down the camera. Dang, they let him go over with this. Yeah, good promo for sure, man.
Darby's title shot. And a whole lot more. It's live on AEW Grand Slam.
It's live on. He's like, what network? He didn't even remember. Tony Schiavone's been messing up all night, man. It's live on AEW. Yo. Oh, man. How are you going to mess up on just like the toasting of the bread, man? All you had to do was just toast the bread, man. You didn't have to do anything else. Schiavone's a freaking clown, dude. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, you know what? I got to give it to Nigel here. AEW had some great scripting tonight. The promos that were supposed to hit, I feel like they hit. I feel like they did a really good job on that. Gosh, man. I feel like the best way to do this is Nigel gets in the ring and he, at Grand Slam, Nigel comes out. He comes out to Oasis. He gets in the ring. He's standing there, and they're like, and Bryan Danielson, it's like, whatever. It just, they start the song up. He doesn't come out. They say, Bryan Danielson. Start the song up. He doesn't come out. Fades out. Nigel grabs the mic, and he's like, I told you he's a coward. I told you. This guy doesn't know what it takes to beat me. He can't be me. He's scared of me. And he's like, and I will take this as a moral victory. Start the count, ref. And then the ref starts the 10 count. And then when the ref gets to 9, it goes. It's the final countdown, right? Danielson shows up all wrapped up, looking like a mummy, and he beats him because he said it's the end of our feud. So no matter what, even if Danielson does show up, he just admitted that he's not going to win because if he beats Danielson, why wouldn't he have a world title match? You know how they do things here. If you beat the champion, you get a title match. Even if it's not called a eliminator match, why would he not be next in line for a title shot? It's over. We already know either he's not getting the match, which is not happening, or he's going to lose. Like, there's nothing else here. They messed up. He should not have said it's the final chapter of our rivalry. He shouldn't have said that because at that point, he just told us that he's losing that match no matter what, even if it happens. Well, that makes everyone who messes up clowns. No. I've been documenting the fall of Schiavone, dude. Everybody does mess up for sure, but Schiavone's a freaking clown because he's always trying to be like overly positive about the show. I know that's his job, but he's doing it in a way that makes him clown-like, dude. What is a clown, right? Somebody who makes a joke out of everything, and that's why I call him a clown. He makes a joke out of everything. He's very, I would say he's under accomplished, but like I feel like he tries to fill dead air with things that don't make sense sometimes, and on top of that, he misuses words. He misuses phrases, names of moves, and on top of that, he just legitimately gets dates wrong. He said we're doing Collision this Wednesday. Yeah, you're right. You are doing Collision this Wednesday because you're pre-taping Collision, but the problem is we're not supposed to know that. Like, you're not supposed to tell us that Collision is on Wednesday because Collision is not happening until next Saturday for like the rest of us. He just continuously throughout this show, just one show, I've pointed out multiple instances of him messing up. And so to me that's Clownville, and it's all right, man. It's all right, you know. Get paid, get your money, but it just in the grand scheme of being a good piece of the commentary team, he has issues, man. He messes up a lot, and it's very easy to point it out multiple times per episode. That's what I'm talking about. He's Clownville. And if anybody else who wasn't called Tony Schiavone would do those sort of things, then it would be very much more apparent. He just has a lot of tenure in the game. He has a lot of skin in the game. He's very well known, so it's like, oh, we're gonna overlook it because he's Tony Schiavone. But if it was some new guy on the scene, if it was just Joe Schmo, first day on the job, doing what he did tonight, people would be like, oh, he did okay, but like this, and this, like those things would be blaring instances of that person maybe not being completely qualified for the job, or being things that would be strikes on their record to get them maybe out the door. But it's because it's Tony Schiavone, because he has a lot of time in the game. He has a lot of skin in the game. He's very well known that it's just like, eh. So that's my point. He's Clownville right now. He's absolute Clownville, and if anybody else was commentating and making the mistakes he makes, it'd be the end of their career maybe. But it's because it's him. It's all good. I don't think it's all good. I think he's messing up. And I think a lot of people mess up, dude. I understand that. As somebody who spends 80 hours a week online and does a lot of commentary, I understand like making mistakes is part of the job for sure. But that also makes me qualified to understand when you're live. I'm live to way less people than him. I'm getting paid way less money than him, and he's making way more mistakes in a much smaller target period as well. So I'm qualified to say that he's doing a Clownville type of job with his delivery. But hey, man, like I said, he's Tony Schiavone, so it's all right, right? Let's do the chat. It's time. Dude, they should have got Temezi to do these drums. Temezi would have killed it. Not that the drums suck on that song, but they should have got Temezi to do it. All right, here we are. Collision. You said this company that cares about rivalry. Yeah, exactly. But they don't care about rivalries when it comes to WWE though. So you got to understand they work with every other company. So they're doing exactly what WWE does. They work with New Japan so they can talk about New Japan. They own Ring of Honor so they talk about Ring of Honor. You don't see them talking about feuds that happened in WWE, and they have mad ex-WWE employees. So the same thing rings true. Everybody that WWE works with, they'll allow their feuds to exist. But everybody who they don't work with, they won't. And same thing with AEW. They work with a lot of companies. They work with New Japan, so they'll talk about what happened in New Japan. They work with Ring of Honor. They own Ring of Honor, so they'll talk about what happened in Ring of Honor. But they will not talk about what happened in WWE. They won't. So it's the same thing. They literally do the same thing. They just happen to work with more companies, so they're allowed, like, they will let it matter more. It's the exact same thing. They're not above or below what WWE does. They just do the exact same thing. They just own Ring of Honor and they work with New Japan, so they have a lot wider view of like the stories that are possible there. WWE does not have that. They work with TNA. You know, they work with what is it called? All Japan or something like that. They work with All Japan. They work with TNA, and they work with like oh gosh, what's that European company they work with? I forgot what it's called. But like, yeah, that's exactly what AEW does. AEW doesn't give you. Do you see them talking about epic Owen Hart feuds from WWE? No, they don't talk about any of that. Noah, yes, see, they do. They just don't name it. Yeah, exactly. But they don't do it. You see my point? They let it exist because you know about it, but they don't actually call it out. And WWE is doing the same thing. They're allowing the companies they work with to be shouted out. They're not shouting out these other companies. What do you think? Why do you think AJ Styles and Nakamura was such a good feud? Why do you think they did that? Because they're not acknowledging New Japan. They just didn't say it, you know? They expected you to know it. They did the same thing that AEW is doing. It's not any different. They just don't say it because they weren't working with New Japan. But that was what AJ Styles and Nakamura was based on. And they should have let Nakamura win, by the way. They should have let Nakamura win that feud, man. I really wish that feud would have turned out differently. But anyway, Collision. It's time, guys. It's time for the scores. Let's find out. What score would you give this episode of Collision? By the way, Temezi, thank you so much for... I always got to say thank you for this, man. Thank you so much for allowing me to watch Collision live. Without you, it's such a horrible situation to have to deal with Jimmy Johns all day and all that. It sucks, dude. Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, the reason why these streams, Collision and Dynamite, run so smooth compared to Raw and SmackDown and all that is because Temezi hooks it up. Temezi hooked me up with the absolute awesomeness. So that's why it's always so smooth and silky and crispy and that's why I'm able to just sit here and not have to worry about Jimmy Johns all day. Thank you so much, Temezi. So it's time for the scores, guys. I need your score for this episode. This is the 21st of September, 2024. This is the final Collision before Grand Slam 2024. I need to know what score you guys will give this now. The highest score I will take is an 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score that I will take is a 7.0 out of 10, guys. 7.0 is the absolute baseline. 8.4 is the absolute apex. Anywhere in between 7.0 and 8.4, you're golden. And you have until the end of this song to give me your score. Let's go. Did not watch. Let's go. La, 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 la. Do the dance, Dudley. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right. Let's open up the Captivator and let's find out. We're gonna find out what's going on here. Oh man. I don't know why it erases my like frequently used apps sometimes. I don't get it. All right. Wrestling says 8.4. Wrestling says this was the best show possible. You got it, Wrestling. Thank you for your score. Let's see here. Yeah, Tomezi, thank you so much, man. Eddie says 7.2. Says, I liked it, but it wasn't the best. You got it. All right, so we got the extremes. We got the top and the bottom right out the gates. Thank you, Eddie. 8.0 says Strange. Strange liked it a lot. I see you. WB says 7.75. Okay. Right across the finish line. That is the lowest score possible for a full point. That is the average we're looking for. I like that. Thank you, WB. Excalibur says 7.4. Oh, I thought there was a 7. 7.45592. Ooh. Okay. I got you. Thank you, Excalibur. Radio says, what is 7.75? Radio. Did you used to watch Jeopardy a lot? I used to watch Jeopardy a lot, man. I think that's where I got my love for trivia and like really digging into learning so much about the world. I think Jeopardy really inspired me to become the person I am today when it comes to like my inquisitive mind about things. Thank you, Radio. Yep, the Captivator. Captivator's open. You used to, Jay Montez? Yeah. You preferred Wheel of Fortune, Strange. Really? Wheel of Fortune was cool. I just found Jeopardy a lot more like meaningful. I guess because I was in school and stuff, so I was just in that mode where I wanted to know more about subjects. All right, that's that. All right, thank you everybody who gave a score. My score is going to be a 7.6. I think that, you know what? I'll go 7.7 because Nigel really helped me out. If they would have ended with just another 7 minutes of that 10-man tag match, it would definitely be like a 7.4. But they surprised me with that because I didn't remember that he was going to be here. Also, the Darby promo versus Evil Uno backstage was my favorite thing tonight. Oh my god, dude. The way he went at Evil Uno, the way he like laid into him, and I hope that this is a normal thing they're going to continue to do. Please keep doing this. Let Darby Allin be the spark that brings the roster together and lets them get out of Jokeville, man. It's crazy because when Darby says it, it's a cool promo. When I say it, I'm being a hater and I'm talking trash, right? I've been saying this about the Dark Order. I've been saying this about half the roster. Stop being a joke. Get it together. Be a real wrestler. Be a fighter. Look like you're trying to win a match. Don't just do moves all day, man. I've been saying this, and it makes me a hater when I say it, but then all of a sudden when it's on the show, now it's the greatest thing on the show, right? Was I being a hater? Was I telling the truth? These people need to understand what opportunity they have here. It doesn't always need to be serious, but there's a absolute ravine between what's cool and what's not, and you're seeing so much of the what's not that the what's cool is so fleeting and flimsy. I loved the Darby Allin segment tonight the most out of anything I've seen on Collision tonight, and maybe the most out of even more than what I saw on Dynamite, because the Jon Moxley stuff that I loved from previous weeks was very whack on Dynamite. It was so prescribed and weak and frail and just underwhelming and just it didn't feel like it was how he felt. It felt like it was what he was supposed to say. So I didn't like what we got out of that situation on Dynamite. But Darby Allin tonight was more powerful, better on the mic, and more how do I put it? More intriguing than anything that I heard on Dynamite out of that whole situation with the Moxley crew. I loved it. And to hear that from Darby, that's incredible because Darby is not the best on the mic, but he is leveling up, man. I appreciated Darby so much tonight. I think he saved the show, honestly. I think the show was a good wrestling show, but it wasn't a good wrestling show, you know? Like, it was a good wrestling show. It was a good show with wrestling on it, but it wasn't a good wrestling show in comparison to what modern wrestling should be. It should be a mixture of good in-ring and good storytelling that makes you want to come back next week. I feel like Darby saved that whole equation right there. I got to give it a 7.7. Not all the way across the finish line, but very close to the finish line. A little bit better and a little bit less of the wrestling, a little bit more of why I should care about these people. We'd be golden. So I'm going 7.7. This all adds up to 54.25592 divided by how many scores? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, divided by 7. All right, divided by 7. This is all you guys' scores, by the way. Equals 7.75 exactly. Dude, they got it. They got the full point. Oh my goodness. There's more to it. Here, I'll show it to you. Just so you guys can know that I'm not making this up. People are going to be like, what? Nah, Gritty. You faking. You a mother faker. I'm not a mother faker. Here, look. Wait, what? Hang on. It's not plugged in. Okay. I forgot. I plugged in my Xbox earlier. Okay, here we go. There it is. 7.7508457142857714. That's what it all adds up to, man. We did it. You got it. There it is, guys. Now you've seen it. And it's live. As you can see, it's live. How would I even have the stream like this? All right. There you go. 7.75. They got it, man. They got the full point. I love it. But it's right across the finish line, guys. And every time you see a score of 7.75, 7.76, these scores are scores that absolutely tell you that the show wasn't for everybody, but it was good. And this is the type of stuff that I love about this show, and it also is the type of stuff that helps us to get closer to what the show actually was. And the fact that we do it live right after the show makes makes this review even better, because a lot of people, what they do is they test the water. They dip their pinky in the water to find out if it's too hot or not, you know? They try to find out if the internet liked the show or not. That way they can agree with the maximum amount of people so they can get more people to watch their show, more people to subscribe to their platform. We don't do that here. We keep it real and we keep it hot off the press. Right when Collision ends, Dynamite ends, Raw ends, SmackDown ends, we're live right here. I don't have a chance to read a bunch of people's opinions and pretend like I'm in line with them no matter what my opinion is. I don't have a chance to do that, and neither do you. And that's why this is the purest, best wrestling review show that there is. It's not just my opinion, it's everybody's opinion who shows up. So thank you guys so much for making my dream a reality. My dream is to have a wrestling show, a wrestling review show that's not just about one guy's opinion. It's about our opinion. It's about everybody who's watching the show. So please find your way back in here for Monday Night Raw. We do this for Raw. We do this for SmackDown. We do this for NXT. We do this for even Impact. We do this for NWA Power. We do this for every wrestling show that we watch, and we even watch shows that aren't rated as well. So, like we just watched the Juggalo wrestling, the freaking Insane Clown Posse wrestling thing that's like from 2 weeks ago. We just watched that too, man. We don't mess around. I'm not a person who's gonna reject any sort of wrestling as long as it's allowed on the internet. Like if it's gonna be super bloody stuff, please don't do it. But if you have something you want us to watch, if you have a reaction you want to see, like my reaction to your favorite match ever, just tip me your favorite match ever and let's find out. I'll tell you fair and square what it is. I'm not gonna pull any punches, but I will absolutely respect you and understand that like there's a reason this is your favorite match. If you guys got favorite matches you want to see me review, if you have favorite feuds you want to see me react to, all that stuff, man. Plus, we do our own stuff too. We do a thing called Classic Historical Battles, which is where I watch. Right now we're in the Monday Night Wars, so it's Nitro versus Raw. If you want to see something like that, get on over to my Twitch channel, because on Twitch I can actually play the episodes. On YouTube, they'll get me. But just come on over to my Twitch channel. Come on, hang out, guys. If you're on YouTube right now, I'm gonna give you the link. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I also hope that you will have a good evening if you've got somewhere else to be. I really hope you don't, though. I hope that you do not have somewhere else to be. I hope you're gonna have a good Saturday night hanging out with us, because we're in the spot. Don't believe me? Just watch. Get on over to Twitch. Everybody who's already on Twitch, thank you for hanging out, and make sure you stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.